Namaste, friends. The aspirant has set up his mind to seek only God and God alone. He is completely devoted to God. He has surrendered to God and is showering his feelings and emotions on the lotus feet of God. But in order to expedite his spiritual growth, another mechanism is to work on the spinal sheath that the aspirant is expected to work on. The energy flows through the spinal cord, and the direction of that flow has important outcome for spiritual seeking. If the energy is directed downwards, then there is very little possibilities that the seeker will have for greater spiritual success, which is gained from directing that energy upward towards the energy centers in the head region. And while we are indulging ourselves in sensual pleasure, this energy is often directed downwards and could be an impediment for spiritual growth, for expediting spiritual growth. So the aspirant has to make a conscious effort to restrain himself of overindulgence in sensual pleasure, and using that energy to exalt himself on this path through the process of meditation, to give a boost to this spiritual growth. And let us go deep into understanding the purpose of this. When God created us, He wanted to test our resolve in seeking Him. And an important distraction that He created was of immediate gratification that one can get from sensual pleasures, from the gratification of sensual pleasures. And which has the potential to distract the seeker from seeking Him and focus on what is instantaneous but short-lived. Only those aspirants who realize that what is instant is short-lived will seek the ultimate bliss through God communion. And to that respect, the aspirant has to make a conscious effort to restrain, to be judicious in indulging in sensual pleasure, because that serves a goal which is of redirecting those energies for greater spiritual success. By this, God is trying to test that how fixated we are on attaining communion with Him. What is seemingly very difficult, because it is termed as one of the important biological needs of human being, can the devotee exalt himself from the seemingly biological need to the ultimate truth of uniting with God? I hope and pray the aspirant in each one of us sees the value in restraint from overindulgence of sensual pleasures and focus on what is everlasting bliss and happiness through God communion. I wish bliss for all. Namaste.